Hey guys, welcome to another edition of my prepaid cell phone reviews. I got a big review today because Straight Talk has just released their Android, and I've reviewed quite a lot of prepaid phones, as a lot of you know, so I can tell you that this is probably the most advanced phone that I have seen on a prepaid network in terms of smartphone capability. Rivals the Android itself. It is not exactly the same Android. This is the Samsung Galaxy Precedent, which is essentially powered by Android. It is an Android phone. It is not one of those enormous Androids. I don't like those anyway. They're too big. It is about iPhone size, and the screen actually is very sleek design. I very much like the design of it. As a lot of you prepaid customers know, a lot of what you give up for paying half as much as a standard cell phone company and still having great service on some of the networks anyway, on Straight Talk and Net10 and TracFone, is you give up a fancy phone. I believe this phone really changes that. I mean, we've gotten smartphones recently, the E7 One, for example, that had a smartphone function to a degree, but it felt kind of gimped. This is pretty much full on. I've been using this for about 2 weeks for test, and I've noticed that this is a 3G compatible Droid. So you're talking about $45 a month for Straight Talk service, that great Verizon AT&T tower coverage, and now it's got 3G. Now, I will say that I've used regular 3G from like an iPhone, and this seems to be a little slower, so I don't quite know what the difference is. So the internet is slower. However, this is notably faster than the other Straight Talk and Net10 internet speeds on this phone. So that's a major upgrade. And being that this only costs $45 a month, I did some research on the standard Droid pricing, and we're going well over $100 per month just for an individual plan. This is unlimited everything for $45 a month. It has a video player, multiple email addresses checked in the same place, a great web browser, full multimedia access. It's really the whole deal, and it is only $45 a month. So I don't know exactly what the carrier companies are going to do to try to prevent this, because I'm advising all my friends to switch to this right now. Whoopsie. Downsides, again, it is not the full 3G effect that you would get from a carrier company. I don't fully know why, because it does claim to use the AT&T and Verizon towers. But if you get this up and working, and it is, and you're in an area with a strong 3G coverage, then this is pretty much like using a Droid at less than half of the price. So I strongly recommend that you guys look into this. Obviously, this is going to be a lot larger of an upfront investment than your standard prepaid phone. I believe this one's going for at least $300, if not a little more. But if you want high-end type of use where you can run your business off of, and you only want to pay $45 a month, you're cutting your bill in half, this is probably one of the best phones I've reviewed on here. So if you can afford it, definitely get this one if you're a high-end user. Very impressive, very full-featured, and very functional. Okay, guys, I will see you again when I have another phone to review.